Welcome to physics analysis. Uh, Today we shall be discussing conductor, insulator and dielectric. Conductor, insulators and dielectrics. Listen very carefully. Substance in nature are divided into two types. So let me write substance in nature are divided into two types, right? Number one, conductor. Number two, insulators, right? Now what is conductor? See, conductor, the material which conduct electricity, right? The material which conduct electricity is called conductor. In a very genuine manner, conductor means what? The conductor, very simple. Conductor means what? Conductor, the material which allow electricity to pass through them, or what you call which conduct electricity, is called conductor. Now what are the example? The example is very clear: silver, copper, iron, aluminum, mercury, human body. Earth ले लो. Earth is also conductor. Of course, human body also. Salt solution, acids, alkalis, and etc. So bachcho, these are conductors, right? Silver of course is the best conductor, copper also conductor, iron, aluminium, mercury, almost all the metals are conductor. They allow electricity to pass through them. Human body, of course, earth, salt solution, acid, alkalis and etc. So these are conductor. Now the question is, why conductor are conductor? Yes, why conductors are conductor? Why conductors are not insulators? Why they conduct electricity? It's a very genuine question. So what consists of free electrons, right? These free electrons move randomly in different direction inside the metal. In an external electric field, these free electrons drift in a direction opposite to the direction. This is how conductors are conductor, right? So right here, conductors consist of free electrons. Free electrons. Conductors consist of free electrons which move randomly in different direction inside the metal or conductor. In external electric field, these free electrons drift opposite to the direction of electric field, and hence metals conduct electricity, right? So this is the reason. Conductor consists of free electron, right? Conductor जो है consist of free electron which move randomly in different direction inside the metal or conductor. In external electric field, these free electrons drift in a direction opposite to the direction of electric field, and hence this is how metal जो है conduct electricity. So conductor means what? The material which conduct electricity is called conductor. The silver, copper, iron, aluminium, mercury, human body, earth, of course earth also, salt solution, acid, alkalis, these are metals. These are these are conductors. Why these are conductors? Because they have free electrons, and these free electrons move randomly in different direction inside the conductor. Now what happened in an external electric field? These free electrons start drifting in a direction opposite to the direction of field, and that is why it conducts electricity, right? Now let us move to insulators. Insulators, right? Insulators. Now what are insulator? So the same, the material which do not conduct electricity, or better you can say the material which do not allow electricity to pass through them are called insulators. Called insulators. For example, plastic, rubber, glass, mica, wood, and etc. Now here the same question is coming in my mind. Why insulators are insulated? See, why insulators are insulators? Simple question. Why insulators are insulators? Why insulators are not conductors? See, actually they don't have free electrons, right? So here I can write insulators जो है, insulators have no free electrons, right? So technically they do not possess freely movable charge, right? This is the reason, and hence it fails to conduct electricity, right? So why actually insulators are insulated? Because insulators have no free electrons, and that is why they do not possess freely movable charge, and that is why they do not possess freely movable charge, and hence it fails to conduct electricity. Very simple, right? Dielectric. Now what is dielectric? See, insulators are dielectrics. Obviously dielectric cannot conduct electricity. However, when electric field is applied, right? Remember everyone, when electric field is applied in a dielectric, then what happened? An induced charge appears. on the surface of dielectric, and hence we can define dielectric telling that dielectric is that insulating material. I repeat, dielectrics are that insulating material which transmit electric effect without conducting. Yes, without conducting. So let me rub. Let's say dielectric. So what to write in dielectric? Let's write down clearly. Obviously, insulators, right? Dielectric जो है cannot conduct electricity. But actually when an electric field is applied na, when electric field is applied, an induced charge appears on the surface of dielectric, right? Now the thing is that how to define dielectric. So dielectric is defined as the insulating material which transmit electric effect, right, without conducting. So this is what about dielectric, right? So what is dielectric? Dielectric is defined as the insulating material, of course, which transmit electric effect. So is the insulating material which transmit electric effect without conducting. So this is what we call dielectric. But so further in detail we will discuss about this later on. Here, what about conductor, insulator and dielectric we have discussed. Now what physics analysis says, when some charge is transferred to a conductor or to a metal, what happened to it? It gets distributed radially. But when we put some charge on an insulator, they stay in that place only. This is the reason why insulators oftenly gets charged, means what to call electrified. You might have observed when after combing is brought closer to the pieces of paper, that pieces of paper will get attracted toward the comb. Means what we call, we are saying this comb jo hai got electrically charged. So why insulators oftenly are said to be charged? Why not conductors? This is the reason. So what happened to conductor when charge is transferred to a conductor? It gets distributed over the entire surface radially. About in insulator, when some charge is put on insulator, this charge jo hai stay at that place only.